Bueno, aprovecho para darles, padres de familia, alumnos, profesores, Madre Sole, la más cordial bienvenida. Les he platicado en otras ocasiones cuál es el objetivo de este tipo de presentaciones. Y les quiero comentar que a través de estos cantos, son unas fairy tales en forma de jazz, a través de este ritmo, de las repeticiones y de forma lúdica, sus hijos, buscamos que sus hijos produzcan en forma más efectiva el idioma inglés, que se familiaricen con el uso del idioma, que se familiaricen con su pronunciación, con la entonación que tiene que llevar el idioma. Lo han visto en algunos de sus hijos en otras presentaciones y pues esperamos que esta, que es la última el día de hoy, cuarto de primaria, pues sea de su agrado. Les damos un aplauso a los chicos de cuarto. Don't forget, you are closing it, and let's start.
Good morning. Welcome to our Jazz Chant presentation, Little Red Riding Hood. We hope you enjoyed it. Let's begin. This is a story of a girl and a wolf.
Good girl, good little girl, bad wolf, big bad wolf. Good little girl, big bad wolf.
This is a story of a good little girl.
Good little girl.
This is a story of a good little girl who listened to her mother most of the time.
Good little girl. She listened to her mother most of the time.
This is a story of a girl and a wolf, and they called her Little Red Riding Hood.
Little Red Riding Hood. Little Red Riding Hood. How did she ever get a name like that?
Like what?
Like Little Red Riding Hood. How did she ever get a name like that?
She always wore a hood on her head, a Little Red Riding Hood. Her grannies made it for her, and she wore it all the time. Little Red Riding Hood was a good little girl, most of the time.
Good little girl. She listened to her mother most of the time.
When Mama said go, she went. When Mama said stay, she stayed. When Mama said sit, she sat. When Mama said play, she played.
When Mama said go, she went. When Mama said stay, she stayed. When Mama said sit, she sat. When Mama said play, she played.
Little Red Riding Hood was a good little girl, most of the time.
Was she good?
Yes, she was.
Was she very good?
Yes, she was.
Did she listen to her mother
Yes, she did.
all of the time?
Most of the time, Little Red Riding Hood was a good little girl. Most of the time. One morning, Little Red Riding Hood was sleeping, and she woke up when she heard her mother's voice.
Wake up, it's time to get up. Something smells like peanut butter. Something smells like chocolate. Chocolate, peanut butter cookies. Chocolate, peanut butter
Cookies. Please sit down. Eat your breakfast. These cookies are for Granny. She's home alone and sick in bed. Please visit her this morning.
Poor Granny, what a shame. Home alone and sick in bed. Poor Granny, what a shame. Home alone and sick in bed.
Poor Granny, all alone. Of course I'll go to see her. Now, Little Red Riding Hood, please sit down and listen to me carefully. Yes, Mama, I'm listening. Go straight to Granny's house. Yes, Mama, I will. Don't stop along the way. No, Mama, I won't. Don't talk to strangers. No, Mama, I won't. Be very careful. Oh, Mama, I will.
So Little Red Riding Hood kissed her mother goodbye. She took the basket of cookies and walked along the path in the woods to Granny's house. She was skipping along happily when suddenly a big wolf came out of the woods.
Watch out,
morning, my dear. How are you this morning?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Just fine, my dear. What's your name?
Don't tell, don't tell. Mama told you not to tell. Mama told you not to tell and not to talk to strangers.
My name is Little Red Riding Hood.
I'm very happy to meet you. I've heard so many nice things about you.
You have?
Oh yes, everyone says you're a good little girl.
They do? Thank you very much. You're very kind.
What's the smell?
Don't tell, don't tell.
What's the smell? What's that smell? Do I smell cookies?
Yes, you do. Chocolate peanut butter cookies. Mama made them for Granny. She's home alone and sick in bed. I'm on my way to see her.
Home alone and sick in bed. Mama told you not to tell.
What a nice little girl. Where does Granny live? It is far from here.
Don't tell, don't tell. Mama told you not to tell. Mama told you not to tell and not to talk to strangers.
Granny lives in the little pink house. The little pink house at the end of this path.
I know the house. I have an idea. Look over here. Look at the flowers. Why don't you pick some for Granny? Stop for a while. Stop for a while. Pick some flowers for your Granny.
What a good idea!
Don't stop, don't stop. Mama told you not to stop. Mama told you not to stop and not to talk to strangers.
Little Red Riding Hood thought the wolf's idea was just fine, and she stopped to pick up some flowers, while the wolf ran so fast that he got to Granny's house and knocked 3 times on the little front door. Yes? Who's there?
It's me, Little Red Riding Hood, with a basket of cookies from Mama.
Come in, my dear, come in. Come in and see your Granny.
So the big bad wolf opened the door, found old Granny sick in bed, and gobbled her with one big bite. Then he went to the closet and put on some Granny clothes. The big bad
Wolf climbed into the bed. To wait for Little Red Riding Hood, he pulled the covers up around his chin and sat and waited and sat and waited.
What's the matter with her?
He didn't have to wait very long. In a few moments, Little Red Riding Hood knocked at the door.
Yoo-hoo, Granny, it's me, Little Red Riding Hood.
Come in, my dear. Come in. Come in and see your Granny.
Where are you, Granny?
I'm here in bed. Come in, my dear. Come in. Come in and let me see you.
Oh no, don't go. That's not Granny, don't go. Little Red Riding Hood walked into the bed with her hands full of cookies and flowers.
She stopped when she saw the wolf in bed.
Come here, my dear.
Look at those ears.
Here, near your Granny.
Oh, Granny, what big ears you have.
It's better to hear you with. Come here, my dear.
Look at those eyes.
Here, near your Granny.
Oh, Granny, what big eyes you have.
Better to see you with. Come here, my dear.
Look at those teeth.
Here, near your Granny.
Oh, Granny, what big teeth you have.
The better to eat you with.
And just as he spoke, the wolf jumped up
And gobbled Little Red Riding Hood up in one big bite.
Oh no! Oh no, we told you so, we told you so.
Now the wolf was full, so he climbed back into Granny's bed and fell fast asleep. Then he began to snore louder and louder. Our friendly hunter walking by the house heard the noise and stopped. The hunter knocked, but no one answered. He opened the door and went in. He heard someone snoring in Granny's bedroom, so he peeked into the bedroom and saw the big, bad wolf in Granny's bed.
Look at that wolf in Granny's bed. I think he gobbled to her up. The hunter cut a hole in the wolf's stomach. To his great surprise, out popped Little Red Riding Hood. The wolf didn't even wake up. He just thought he was having a very bad dream. Good heavens, who are you?
I'm Little Red Riding Hood.
But where's your granny?
Here I am.
And out climbed Granny, tired but happy.
Oh my, what a day! Quick, quick, let's put some stones inside the wolf. It will make him heavy so he can get up.
Good idea.
Great idea.
And they filled the wolf's stomach with heavy stones. He didn't wake up. When he woke up, he had such a terrible stomachache, he fell right down and died. Oh yes, he's dead.
Are you sure?
Oh yes, I am. He's dead. He's dead. The wolf is dead. The big bad wolf is dead. Hooray!
He's dead, he's dead. The wolf is dead. The big bad wolf is dead. Hooray!
And this is the end of the story of the girl who listened to her mother most of the time.
Good girl, good little girl. She listened to her mother most of the time.
Thank you very much. Please give an applause to the narrators. Now, let's give an applause to the chorus.
bienvenidos a esta ya la última presentación de inglés. Terminamos con cuarto de primaria. Para los que no han venido y no he tenido yo la oportunidad de comentarles, el objetivo de este tipo de presentaciones es que sus hijos, a través del juego, de forma lúdica, el canto, el ritmo, las repeticiones, adquieran una soltura mayor en el inglés, una pronunciación y fluidez en el mismo. Esta es una probadita de lo que ellos hacen en clase. Esperamos que sea de su agrado y pues comencemos.
Good morning. Welcome to our Jazz Chant presentation, Little Red Riding Hood. We hope you enjoy it. Let's begin.
This is a story of a girl and a wolf.
Good girl, good little girl. Bad wolf, big bad wolf. Good little girl. Big bad wolf.
This is a story of a good little girl.
Good little girl.
This is a story of a good little girl who listens to her mother. Most of the time,
Good little girl. She listens to her mother most of the time.
this is a story of a girl and a wolf, and they call her Little Red Riding Hood.
Little Red Riding Hood. Little Red Riding Hood. How is she ever get a name like that?
Like what?
Like Little Red Riding Hood. How is she ever get a name like that?
She always wore a hood on her head, a Little Red Riding Hood. Her granny made it for her, and she wore it all the time. Little Red Riding Hood was a good little girl, most of the time.
Was she good little girl? She listened to her mother most of the time.
When Mama said go, she went. When Mama said stay, she stayed. When Mama said sit, she sat. When Mama said play, she played.
When Mama said go, she went. When Mama said stay, she stayed. When Mama said sing, she sat. When Mama said play, she played.
Little Red Riding Hood was a good little girl most of the time.
Was she good?
Yes, she was.
Was she very good?
Yes, she was.
Did she listen to her mother
Yes, she did.
all the time?
Most of the time, Little Red Riding Hood was a good little girl. One time, one morning, Little Red Riding Hood was she wake up and she heard her mother voice.
Wake up, it's time to get up. Something smells like peanut butter. Something smells like chocolate. Chocolate, peanut butter, cookies. Chocolate, peanut butter, cookies. Please sit down. Eat your breakfast. These cookies are for Granny. She's home alone and sick in bed. Please visit her this morning.
Poor Granny, what a shame. Home alone and sick in bed. Poor Granny, what a shame. Home alone and sick in bed.
Poor Granny, all alone. Of course I'll go to see her. Now, Little Red Riding Hood, please sit down and listen to me carefully. Yes, Mama, I'm listening. Go straight to Granny's house. Yes, Mama, I will. Don't stop along the way. No, Mama, I won't. Don't talk to strangers. No, Mama, I won't. Be very careful. Oh, Mama, I will. So Little Red Riding Hood kissed her mother goodbye. She took a basket of cookies and walked along the path in which to Granny's house. She was skipping along happily when suddenly a big wolf came out of the woods.
Watch out for the wolf, watch out, watch out, watch out for the wolf, watch out. The wolf is big, the wolf is bad, watch out for the wolf, watch out.
But Little Red Riding Hood forgot everything her mother said about not talking to the strangers. When the wolf spoke to her, she spoke right back.
Morning, my dear. How are you this morning?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Just fine, my dear.
What's your name?
Don't tell, don't tell. Mama told you not to tell. Mama told you not to tell. And not to talk to strangers.
My name is Little Red Riding Hood.
I'm very happy to meet you. I heard so many nice things about you.
You have?
Oh yes, everyone says you're a good little girl.
They do? Thank you very much. You're very kind.
What's the smell?
Don't tell, don't tell.
What's the smell? What's the smell? Do I smell cookies?
Yes, you do. Chocolate peanut butter cookies. Mama made them for Granny. She's home alone and sick in bed. I am away to see her.
Home alone and sick in bed. Mama told you not to tell.
What a nice little girl. Where does Granny live? It's far from here.
Don't tell, don't tell. Mama told you not to tell. Mama told you not to tell. And not to talk to strangers.
Granny lives in the little pink house. The little pink house at the end of this path.
I know the house. I have an idea. Look over here. Look at the flowers. Why don't you pick some for Granny? Stop for a while. Stop for a while. Pick some flowers for your Granny.
What a good idea!
Don't stop, don't stop. Mama told you not to stop. Mama told you not to stop. And not to talk to strangers.
Little Red Riding Hood thought the wolf idea was just fine. He stopped and picked the flower, while the wolf ran as fast as he could to Granny's house. He knocked 3 times on the little front door.
Yes, who's there?
It's me, Little Red Riding Hood, with a basket of cookies from Mama.
Come in, my dear. Come in. Come in and see your Granny.
So the big bad wolf opened the door, found old Granny sick in bed, and gobbled her up in one big bite. Then he went to the closet and put on some of Granny's clothes. So the big bad wolf climbed into the bed to wait for Little Red Riding Hood. He pulled the covers up around his chin and sat and waited and sat and waited.
Where's the girl? What's the matter with her?
He didn't have to wait very long. In a few moments, he heard Little Red Riding Hood tap at the door.
Yoo-hoo, Granny! It's me, Little Red Riding Hood!
Dear, my dear, come in and see your Granny.
Where are you, Granny?
I'm here in bed. Come here, my dear.
Look at those ears.
Here, near your Granny.
Oh, Granny, what big ears you have!
The better to hear you with. Come here, my dear.
Look at those eyes.
Here, near your Granny.
Oh, Granny, what big eyes you have!
The better to see you with. Come here, my dear.
Look at those teeth.
Here, near your Granny.
Oh, Granny, what big teeth you have!
The better to eat you with.
And just as he spoke, the wolf jumped up and gobbled Little Red Riding Hood up in one big bite.
Oh no, we told you so, we told you so.
Now the wolf was full, so he climbed into Granny's bed and fell fast asleep. Then he began to snore. He snored louder and louder. A friendly hunter walking by the house heard the noise and stopped.
What's that sound? It's very loud. I'm going to stop and see if Granny's okay.
So the hunter knocked.
but no one answered. So he opened the door and went in. He heard someone snoring in Granny's bedroom. He peeked into the bedroom and saw the big bad wolf in Granny's bed.
Look at that wolf in Granny's bed. I think he gobbled her up.
The hunter got a hold in Wolf's stomach. To his great surprise, out popped Little Red Riding Hood. The wolf didn't even wake up. He just thought he was having a very bad dream.
Good heavens! Who are you?
I'm Little Red Riding Hood.
But where is your granny?
Here I am. And now came Granny, tired but happy.
Oh my, what a day!
Quick, let's put some stones inside the wolf. They will make him heavy so he can get up.
Good idea!
Great idea. And they filled the wolf's stomach with heavy stones. He was dreaming a dream about girls and grannies, and when he woke up, he had such a terrible stomachache and fell right down and died. Is he dead?
Oh, yes, he is. He's dead.
Are you sure?
Oh, yes, I am. He's dead. He's dead. The wolf is dead. The big bad wolf is dead. Hooray! He's dead. He's dead. The wolf is dead. The big bad wolf is dead. Hooray!
And this is the end of the story of a girl who listened to her mother most of the time.
Good little girl. She listened to her mother most of the time.
Thank you for your attention. Now, please give an applause to the narrators. Give an applause to the chorus. Sofía Santolaya as the mother. Jorge Armando as the hunter. Melissa Valero as the granny. Luis Fernando Guzmán as the big bad wolf. And Pamela Gutierrez as Little Red Riding Hood. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Now we're going to tell some words to our teacher. Dear Teacher Ceci, people said that you can tell how old are you by counting.
The friends you have, thank you for helping us to get older.
We love you with all our hearts.
We will miss you. 4th graders, Motolinia Elementary School.
Thank you very much. I love you. You did it great. Excellent. Very nice. Queridos papás, muchísimas gracias por todo el apoyo, tanto para este evento como durante todo el año. Estuve muy feliz de estar nuevamente con sus niños. Muchas gracias. Sobre todo ellos, les quiero felicitar por su entrega, por su entusiasmo, por tantas ideas que brindaron para esto, por sus decisiones que tomaron. Un gran equipo, trabajamos excelente. Muchas gracias, chicos. I love you very much.
Padres de familia, pues es la última presentación que me tocó ver a mí, porque toda la semana estuve muy ocupada. Entonces quiero aprovechar la presencia de ustedes y este grupo tan hermoso para darles las gracias a Vigina, nuestra coordinadora del departamento, y a cada una de las maestras en la presencia del liceo. Muchas gracias, muchas felicidades y gracias, padres de familia, por todo el apoyo que nos han brindado durante todo el ciclo escolar. Que tengan un bonito día.
Please sit down, keep silent. I'm going to tell you when to leave. Bueno, pues muchas gracias. Yo creo que en verdad las palabras que vieron de sus hijos nació de ellos. Esto en ningún momento creo que ni sé si lo haya, porque son palabras de ellos y tampoco viene de coordinación. Entonces esto demuestra que sus hijos están contentos, satisfechos, por lo tanto ustedes también esperamos lo estén. Así que pues muchas gracias nuevamente por haber venido. Y elementary school, please leave in order, yes?